live with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We are just looking to consolidate and get Dice Rally done today. So that is on the agenda. Once we've dueled the 10 times, that'll be pretty much that event done and dusted. Another 200 gems available there, obviously. We will definitely shoot to that. Get all the, hopefully, our dailies done. And you see where we stack up the rest of the night after that. So my deck is just going to be the Prank Kids engine. And yeah, we'll just hopefully get through some more battling, to say the least. Get stuck in. But yeah, plenty to talk about today. How's things, Shrub? Welcome into the stream. But yeah, news today, Red Dragon Archfiend apparently getting a structure deck, and I don't know what the other leak was today. That'd be kind of interesting if people could share what that is. Bitbite Turtle. Mole Charmy, I think that's what we'll do. Hey, that's fine. Let's see what's in your hand. It hurts a ton right now, just massaging, and apparently you say it's getting a structure. Yeah, I was reading, well, watching a few videos on that before start today. We'll get that down, that's really annoying. We have basically got a dead hand, and they have done a pretty good job of nullifying. And yeah, like, it'll be interesting to see if the TCG actually gets it. Like, they don't really raise structure decks these days for this, so we're going to get wrecked here. Oh well, just got to get 10 duels done. That's all I'm worried about. You're really pushing yourself a late Shrub with the legs. Like, hopefully that's not going to happen regularly for yourself. I know you've had a long journey with that, and still got a long journey to go. But yeah, I was 50-50 whether I was going to stream today. Actually, I was going to do some other get some other things tidied up, but I thought we'd stream today with news coming out. Devils Never Cry, big shout out to you. How's things? Us is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Hopefully they give him a good 2 hours so I can make it in Centurion. Hey, well, with that Archfiend deck releases, I got most of the Archfiend stuff. Like, funny enough, I'm just missing a few of the important cards, which will probably come with the structure. All the other stuff I'll just be able to dismantle for a bit of bonus stuff. Yeah, I don't know what the afternoon leak was. Like, didn't really get a chance to look at it with me being at work. I'll enjoy a bit of Dice Rally tonight, get the 200 gems, and yeah, just keep working towards just getting more of that Exorcister and Artifact stuff done. And plus the 1,000 gems for the World campaign is always going to be handy. Hoping by then I'm sort of working towards another project in that time. Happy Thredor. Funny enough, we haven't been out and out put away. One thing is Rukalos is on the field, and Rukalos can be a bit of a pain. That will attack again. I'm gonna get into a strong position here. I need something that can bounce some things back. Fansies, okay. Oh, how's things about us? Just got MRI results back. It looks hopeful. Apparently my knee fluid leaked out into my muscles and hardened, so it feels like there's... Oh, that sounds painful. Miz and Badass, how are you guys today? Welcome in. the legend Badass McGee, a big shout out. If you guys are not following Badass, Badass is not. I've known Badass for a long time. Good friend of the channel. We're just going to special summon. I think we're going to go Typhon. Gonna force Time Feithrador to do its thing, so it's gonna send all its materials away. The nasty thing about this is it's got a Arena Heart there. Chain over the top of the other one. Right, in a reasonable position here. Like, we're just gonna get some other wee stuff. My Feithrador is obviously back. It will poach one of my cards. Any positive news is good news, you know? Just keep following the doctor's recommendations of doing regular exercise and that. Appreciate you've been on all these times. Really hard to sleep through the pain. Nice to have someone to chat with, especially since you're so... Yeah, like I said, I love the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's a big part of my life, and we've got some big plans for Yu-Gi-Oh! Over, probably starting the back end of this week. We've got to prep for the big speed run, obviously for the 80% run, and a few other little things around that time period as well. No, like I said, appreciate you coming in, Trub. Like, a lot of people do make the stream, sort of really sort of motivate me to get through work on certain days. Always look forward to coming on. Like, even if people just say hello and just sort of lurk, just say, for example, like, a few in the stream are at the moment. I always shout people out when they come in. Like, I always appreciate, like, Devils coming in. I can give Devils a shout out. Badass a shout out. Miz always talks about some interesting decks that they're building and stuff like that. Very glad I came back to the game. Glad my friend recommended me Master Duel. Yeah, like, the one great thing about Master Duel, like, it's gonna always have that presence of a relatively good online scene. What else they're doing here? They should beat me here in theory, but see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna do 10 of these duels today. But yeah, we'll just update the people with the progress, what we're doing, and yeah, I'm hopeful that we can have Exorcism maybe done by the end of the month, which will be fantastic. It was a project that I wasn't expecting to complete, but since these tactical try things did arrive, it just means I can sort of go a different tack. Finished work early tomorrow too. It's my short day now. Like, the roster got a wee bit changed to work. It's probably going to change up again probably in the next month or so. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like, I cannot wait till I get 2 straight weeks off. It's just so mind-boggling since I haven't been out. Mimigol leaked. Okay, so that's what I was wondering what it leaked before. I know the structure deck's probably RDA. But yeah, interesting Mimigol. Anyone going to invest into that? Particular set. $400. Like, Crisis gone. Feithrador back. Okay. Cussing Civil Wolf, as bad as the version can be, it's nowhere near as... Makes you barely open a pack a week, and... Yeah, one thing Master Duel does have right is its system, I suppose. It gives the free-to-play player a chance. Ryziel might be the main meta deck that's coming since we're getting... Okay, so I'll probably go Malice then as my investment. I'll probably more than likely do. We'll go to here. Mimigol, but always got to expect like a leak today is probably not gonna have the less desired archetype. give ourselves the best possible chance, so we will... Big DDD fan here. What tier do you think it'll be when it gets support? Very good question. Like, DDD are a fascinating sort of deck. You'd have to say, like, based on history, like, it will probably more than likely be, like, a rogue option. Tier 3 rogue option. In fact, if your deck runs Dominus Impulse, it discounts Mobile Gold for free since they can't force you to use the malicious Earth effects. Really want to make this a scrap of all epic proportions. I'm going to use Lampseeds to send away plan as well. Good to see you getting into a bit of Stardust, Stardew Valley there, Badass. Like, I'm guessing you'll be doing a bit of that for stream as well. But yeah, Delirious, what are your thoughts? Too, by the way, we'll clear the board out. Want to give them a real go here. Like, Prank Kids are not wanting to be a pushover here. Want to put up a bit of a fight. Yeah, speaking of Dominus Impulse, that's the card that I'm hunting for my craft. Like, if I get surplus UR, that's where we're headed. Turn to 3 of those. Don't know how important the card will be for me now, but hey, whatever we can get, I can't really blow up again at the moment. I just want to get all the endings for Silent Hill 2 right now, but maybe after. Yeah, it's just good to see you streaming, Badass McGinn. Hopefully you're enjoying getting into sort of a schedule for that. Yeah, that deck is doomed from the start, who knows, so best one might highly favour it. Gotta release them at some point, right? Like, you would suspect, like, before the Worlds, they're gonna drop a bombshell and release something pretty strong, but Uriziel or Malice will be definitely in that pack. I'll just go for the opposite one, I think, just depending on whenever it releases. Even then, I may go a different route still. I may just keep boosting up some of the other aspects of my account and enjoy the game that way. Yeah, we've got RNG out. How are you? Welcome in. Like my adventurer stuff to probably come to fruition here. That is not a good drawer. in play there. Gonna have to use Prankard's plan to my advantage as well. Like, I wonder if they know a little bit about that trap and defense. That trap, and I can use it as a defensive play. Obviously knows the deck. Yes, that's okay. That's not too bad. Dang, it feels like an age. Hopefully they... Have you rung, like, the shop yet about your PC? Like, it's, taking them an age. It's like, yeah, they obviously know things by now. Ash. Okay. Rankid's giving this deck a real run for its money. It's good. Can't really let them draw into Fiendsmith stuff. They draw into Fiendsmith stuff, the Battle Butler's just toast. This card's back on the shuffle regardless. Yeah, hopefully soon you reunite with the PC. I'm getting a new PC, I think, in winter, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, that's gone. Gonna be super aggressive on that. Now move. Goodness. When that's activated as part of the effect, it's gonna get a fusion summon now. Like a big pile deck, plus it's crazy. Like I said, they're being tested though in this particular duel though. Like they're not having it all their own way. Carlos. I'm keeping my plays pretty basic with Prankids in this event. I'm just trying to end up on a Battle Butler every turn. Like, not trying to overcomplicate. I will revisit this deck at some point and then just flesh out the combos a wee bit more, but yeah, if you give yourself a Battle Butler, you give yourself a chance in this game. Send in cards. Six cards sent to the graveyard, probably even more. With so many engines in this deck, it's just sort of hard to predict what to sort of go in hits. So Mimigol and the RDL. After this tour, I'm gonna have a wee look at what I have for Archfiend just to see what likely you are. I'm probably gonna get. I know I'm gonna get a Supernova Dragon Dismantle, which will be one. I wonder what other URs and SRs are gonna give us. I have to utilize Battle Butler here. valiant effort with praying kids is coming towards an end. I probably do need a good draw such so I can sort of potentially play through some things. I do suspect they have the main Telement trap down. Lightsworn adds Invoke, adds Fiendsmith, Artemis the Magistus Moon Maiden. Do you reckon the pack's going to release early, or do you reckon they'll time it and release during stage 2? 500 points. Here and then the barrel of the defeat. Of course, any replays are welcome up, and yeah, of course, any topics we want to talk about are welcome to be put up. Of course, today, I think OCG announced the Yusei structure deck. Be kind of interesting to see how that goes. You lose, yeah. I dare say this is going to activate and negate. But yeah, very, very interesting deck this person was playing. Very interesting. And now, always when a structure deck releases, I'll probably pick up 3 of them and then just replace structure deck cards and dismantle the ones that I already have. Token. For a month. Yeah, it depends on what the fault is. Like, it depends on how popular the store is trying to fix. Weeks isn't that long. I have a backup plan if my PC ever had to go in the shop anyway. Like, I probably wouldn't stream for a couple weeks, but I'd still be able to log in. Play Gamble and Dice Rally, Nico. Yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm just playing praying kids. Like, it's been good enough for me in this event. Like, we had 50 odd duels and been just over 50%. And your niece's candy stash, your candy now. Guess all the candy stash will be no candy stash now. How's things, Austin? Good to see you on stream. Yeah, Halloween's cool. It's a long way away, though. If they put it in a rocky spot, they deserve to lose it. Yeah, life lessons have to be learned. Hide it in a better spot. I totally agree with that. Oh, even the Brothers originals are not bad either. Like Minty's alright from time to time. Not a big fan on those, but really waiting for them to finish me off. I want to stay in these stalls too, without too much worry. But one thing I always have a pet peeve about at the moment is that people comboing off like this when they know they've got game is just completely ridiculous. Provided me with the card I wanted because I didn't want to crowd the Legacy Pack card, but the Dystopia is yours. I'd love to pull a few of the URs that I don't have, but I wouldn't be that lucky. I'm not missing too much from the Legacy Pack stuff. Yeah, I've been pretty off that stuff for a while, actually. Like, I've been on that serious diet for quite a while now. Slowly maybe incorporate a day or two where I have maybe a couple pieces of candy here and there. Yeah, like, it's like, come on, man. You've got the game and you've earned the right to win that, but yeah, just finish the battle. Gems, ain't complaining about that. Right. Let's have a wee look to see what we've got Archfiend related now. Like, I do know that structure deck is sort of around the corner, and I would like to invest in it. Eat fairly healthy. Most of the sugar in my diet comes from coffee. Nothing beats a good coffee, though, right? Archfiend. What do I have for Archfiend? Like, I'll come up with some of the other stuff, but generally speaking, we're pretty good for some of the big stuff. Like, we've got Red Nova Dragon, we've got got Bane, got the Tyrant, normal Red Dragon Archfiend. They're probably going to give us some of these. And ones I'm really missing, which I'm hoping one of them's in the structure deck, is Bone Archfiend. I'm hoping that makes it. Vision Resonator, are we going to get Vision? Crimson Guy, we're surely going to get some of those. Randomly a Token Collector in this deck. Here's my Token Collector. I think I had it in there because of the meta at the time. Where is that? Did I chuck it in here? Must have been getting annoyed with Sword Soul or something. I'll put that in. Right, get to our next stall. Switch to sugar-free energy drinks. I just have my shakes at the moment. Like, I'm just trying to get down to my goal weight. And yeah, from there we'll just have the odd cheat day here and there and try to eat healthy and not go back to what we were. It was enormous. Nope. You've got nothing in hand. Be good. Yo, how's things, Frogchan? Generator, okay. Oh. That gave me a big fright. Right, well, that up. Going towards the 24-hour Masochist challenge. No, you haven't, Frog. I'll have to take a note of that. That's... Oh, they will activate a fix during the turn, so I might be able to get my triple tactics to really go off. Where are that going? We'll put that up in a moment. But yeah, that Archfiend deck I'll pick 3 up of, definitely. If it gets me closer to finishing something would be good. We'll go right of Atmosphere. Need that to activate its effect so I can steal it. Griffin Rider. Fine. We will Wandering Griffin Rider that. This is gonna be a build up for Access Code Talker. I do sense we'll go Dropsies. Into the Dodo. Not often that we could go down this line. Right, I just don't want them drawing anything too wonderful here. Like, had the counter with Wandering Griffin Rider before. We did a good job of clearing that board. And there we have it. It's perfect. That's a good win. And Frog Champ, your replay's coming up. But yeah, appreciate everyone contributing to the stream in terms of bits and everything like that. We're just looking for more members to join the Squirtle Squad crew. We've got 19 members at the moment. Love to get a 20th member there. Obviously, we've got incentives, and anyone want to give an incentive out is more than welcome to as well. Cool. That Shrub's got the exclusive Scriddle Kamehameha badge. Yeah, I'm still waiting patiently. Like, we've got the make an incentive thing up. People can redeem that and suggest a game or two. We definitely will try to get something up there at some stage. Here we go, some Punk. Let's see how Punk go in this particular situation here. Good combos out there for decks. Like, just shows you how splashable Fiendsmith are. And to think Fabled Lurry, up until this point in history, just was irrelevant until Fiendsmith's tracked it. Just made that card very relevant all of a sudden. Had it to hand, send away, discard it, summon it. Rabbit's another card that I'll have to pick up at some stage. Getting some more gun with the Agristar sort of stuff. You have to explain to me how the Agristar stuff works. So obviously that is the Tratmon. I could see them doing something like that though, like banning Fabled Lurry. But yeah, like I said, Lurry's never been a problem in the game's history. It's just a couple cards sort of are enabling that to be utilized to its utmost, and I think they need to hit those cards instead. GG's to our Frog Champ, good replay, much appreciated there. Legacy packs. And I'll be interested to know what my next tactic will be in this game in terms of what we invest into. I'm actually really happy with how the Exorcister packs have been going. Pulling 3 Martha and about 4,000 gems is really going along with another Scythe. And if I've picked up most of the Exorcister engine to 3 now, which is going to be quite good. I sense a Tear Future to Fiendsmith just all at 1. That's what will happen to most decks going forward. Like when they've had their time, because the cards that ain't broken these days, every good archetype deck will go to one copy. To our next duel. This is duel number 3 of Dice Rally. Person's very fond of Konami. Gotta keep things pretty basic. We'll get the other one. Yes, even to the extent some of the tier cards are even so good enough to play together at one copy. You can cobble together cards. If you're gonna make a state, you just have to out and out ban some of the cards. Striker Ace Ray. I think you're sending Upstart Goblin awayable cards. Must be due for a wee small ban list. They'll do a significant list after the World Qualifiers. People would then be starting to prepare for World Champs. It's going to be a lot of players on around that time, looking to make it to the final dance. I think actually the next deck that I'll sort of hone my focus on is Dark Magician Primite. Could be a possibility for me. Might have a fun wee time doing that. Like, okay, that's a win for us. There is the legendary Fab. Welcome to stream, Fab. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the DM, but I'll build it anyway. But yeah, that won't be the initial target.
Always showing what we want. When you're in the fray, you can't be guessing about. No matter what remains, all of the circuitry's connecting where we route. It hooks us up to break a new bound. Now access your strength to brave the
Or I might get banned with them, whatever.
Fighting with the wind, your heart's linking up to more. Gust can try to knock you down.
I think the only sort of Primite engine plays around. If all my friends in the UK Meskis is good to make one of those teams points, and they were going to see how far they can get lethal with their Meskis deck. That'd be a fascinating one.
It's waiting with the wind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You make worlds with your Masochist decks, that would be a highlight. Mausoleum out. Hey, yeah, like I said, I'd love to see something different at Worlds. You know how terrible luck that is? They just rolled the perfect number with that. But yeah, Fab's taking Burn to the Worlds. Fab's going to be pretty much undefeated during the qualifiers and pretty much dominate from there. For the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Get Dragon in play. As I've always pointed out in Worlds, especially in the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, you need a phenomenal start, especially if you're on a team. Like, you need to be in a position where you're going to get some good sleep. Promo will definitely get yeeted. Like, it will get hit. I don't think it'll get completely yeeted, though. I think Ryzy or Malice will take the mantle stuff. But they'll hit something within the Primite engine. I can see them hitting Drill Beam to, like, one copy, something like that. Or, they'll hit something to one copy. They may even hit the Ether Beryl to one copy. As the burnt all their resource plays here. Yeah, it is. It's still in the shop. It's gonna be around a wee while. Cool for Dave. Replay against Drew. Looking forward to seeing that one there. Appreciate you bringing that up. I think that'll be the case too. I think it's gonna get Parrot Rep. I think Rozzy and Malice are really strong compared to that. Blue Eyes will drift off when one of those two release. Well, I think it's such a good investment for myself, because I know I'm not going to be investing into something that's going to get hit. And I think one of those decks will be out next month. I think the other one will follow suit, so they're going to do. I don't know. I don't know if it will. Funny enough. Yeah, so whatever one releases first, I'll get the other one, probably. That we will go... What? Fully activate your card. We got a bit of promo taking even smaller out for us, but I could be wrong. I've been before. Yeah, Ryzeal seems to be the one that will go for it. They'll weigh it in. Bit too much firepower for us here. Legit Dragon coming back. Tell you what, despite how much it's played on the board, I've really enjoyed playing Blue Eyes during the format anyway. It's something I've never played before. Like, obviously the version here is a bit updated from the one that I would have loved to have played, but at the end of the day, like, I want to do some other things with the Primite engine. Having on your Primite Harpy. Harpy will be another thing I'd love to finish. There's so many good things. This game, and just got to keep keep working hard to try and open those opportunities up for myself. But yeah, and it depends on how things go during Worlds too. Frog Champ as well. Like they analyze probably a lot of data from that thing. You know, these are the problem cards. These are what we should hit. I think Worlds will be interesting this time around. Dragon's back. 4,000 attack, Blue Eyes. Dragon's coming back, and that's lethal. We've got through 4 duels. We need to complete quite a few more before we continue on. Harpy's just need Recursion, but that's also a bit tricky with Featherstorm being a card. Water Barrier Statue. Yeah, those statues eventually, one by one, will get the ban treatment. What do I have for Harpy? I've got barely anything from that. All the cards, I don't think. Yeah, barely any of the SRs. There's at least quite a bit out, probably at least 10 SR I have to get to probably even get remotely close to them. You are Channeler and you are Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. We're a long way away from building the deck. Oh, that's a normal rank duel. Don't want to be doing normal rank duels. We just want to be doing Dice Rally for the next 6 duels. Do you replay after this dual kill for Dave? Completely forgot there, but yeah, just remind me towards the back end of this one. They've got that plan. I've got a terrible Ruthless Denial one. Welcome into the stream. Funny enough, I was watching a video on Crackmania today. Good to see a couple legends in streams. Make sure you're following both Reflect You and Namberry. Yep, Namberry streams. Namberry stream on multiple occasions. Have to give me some summons if you want to play. Could be activating the effect for Mausoleum. But how's everyone's start to the week going? For those that are, I'm looking forward to probably getting this week over and done with already. Already only on Monday, and I'm already counting down the days of the week. to stream today, but had to pick between cleaning your car or streaming the car was ideal. We're just chilling, trying to get through Dice Rally. More importantly, they are going to give me another card at the very least with Spirit Dragon. I have to try and play around this. They are going to go Tyrant Dragon. Probably. Gonna have to muscle over the top of this blade. Might have to go Roxy, send away Ruthless Denial. Good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains from Evil Mother.
From story to solar, we're running all over. We travel the speed of light and beyond. Our future is loading, the doorway is showing what we want. When you're in the freight, you can't be guessing about. No matter what remains, all of the circuitries
That come a long way since check out this bit. Streaming Digimon Next World Order.
it hooks us up to break a
That's going back a long time ago now. That today is my biggest ever video on YouTube as well. I did over 20,000 on views. On a website it's a playthrough and it's a speedrun.
When you are falling, when life has you crawling, the impossible can win. Trust in the future, it's never a rumor. It's waiting with the wind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not even that, PS4. PS4 is what I was streaming off in that game. Released. I will be playing Digimon again at some point too. Like, I have talked about it a lot. Like, I do need to sort of split up some of the games and that we're doing. Just sound alerts are badass. They used to be quite good. They're not as good now, but you can create your own ones as well. I just put sound alerts in it. Fucking standard, really, for them. We'll send that away. That's actually a really good drawer. Yeah, I will probably play a little bit of T-Reflect Yard. Like I said, I do like my Digimon. We have a very proud history speedrun-wise in that genre of games. It's Time Stranger, ain't it? I have seen a few previews for that. It follows sort of a similar theme to the Cybersu series, which I really love. They were great games, those, and Perm on the Dodo. That's fine. We'll be playing Digimon Survive at some point too. I just gotta work out what the speedrun's gonna be like for that one. I just had to work out what the best possible ending is for that game. Like, as soon as I can work that out, we'll not be doing too badly. We'll send the other dropsies away. Be next month when I play it, Frog Champ, if we do. If a TC game's not as degenerate as you go, I probably would not play it. Really thinking about it, Dom, there. Will they allow me to have it? Okay. NSM resources. No, I didn't want to draw Crankin's Plan. That's the last card I wanted to draw. Of course I would draw Wishes. Of course you would draw Wishes. Like the new Final Fantasy card set cards are so bland, like Sephiroth's card could have been anyone, nothing feels special in that game anymore. Shame that, like, I thought I'd done enough to sort of push hard for victory there, but it's going to be a bit of a turnaround. Maiden in White's in the way for True Light. But yeah, the starting probably later this week, we will probably have a couple of sessions where we just incorporate the speed running in the lead up to some big runs. Gonna try and hold off on speedrun to save the PBs, but I'm feeling that itch again. Yeah, like, I used to speedrun all the time. Like, it was probably the last couple of years I haven't speedrun as much, but there's still some projects that I still want to just tick off constantly. Would be... One of them would definitely be Digimon Survive anyway. That game's been out for a couple of years now, and I played a couple of hours of it so far, and I did... Apart from the novel stuff, did enjoy the wee technical sort of element that had. Like, obviously, Legacy of the Duel has still got a lot of stuff to tidy up on there. Like, we've got to sort of close our tines close to the Phoenix's tines. Phoenix has probably got unbeatable tines, but if I can get them down to the standard that I need to, would be great. But we're going to keep developing as a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Like, there's still lots to learn. A lot of mistakes that I need to tidy up. But generally, the last wee while, I felt I've got better at this game anyway. Like, we've started to get a bit more comfortable and a bit quicker. Sort of picking up some decks. Well set up in this situation again. Just gonna have to build up. Yep, negated that card completely. Okay, so we'll have to build up our play again. Tom is bailing. I wouldn't have bailed there. They had a great opportunity to just finish that duel off, actually. Oh well, I'll take the dub. Another 30 gems there and a 40 from their traps would be quite good. Person Blunder was the best thing that ever happened to Triarch, and they didn't realize how hard they had struck gold. Yeah, definitely savor those PBs, sure. Once you get to like more optimized times, they're just hard to come by. Like I could go, if I was regularly spearrun, I could go months on end without getting a run. Just with how competitive Yu-Gi-Oh can be. That better not have counted as a loss either. Wonder if that's the same Dom that pops in here. I'd be in stream straight away if we were dueling. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cool. Get into that there for Kill for Dave. Replay up. Got the old Super Dimensional on field, and here we go. We are going to be building up our play with the Prime Mud engine. Helped on some of the original maps, and then was co-head of Black Ops 2, regarded as very good, then got full design lead for Fedor, and they nailed it. Interesting to see what you can build out there. Like, I haven't played too much of Prime Mike Raw. I don't think I've got that card. play. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, nice. Be built up, and there's going to be a bit of burn damage happening every time now from Uproar. Red Eyes swinging itself onto fields. Here we go, the Twins are going to be struggling here. Additional missions as they'll come out. So yeah, we are just doing the 10 duels, and then we're pretty much done with the event. Yeah, they wouldn't be on it otherwise. I usually get the event done pretty quickly. GG's kill for Dave as well. Sorry for the wait there too, kill for Dave. Like I should have had that up a lot earlier. Yeah, additional missions. And we do need to do 5 more duels. Yeah, I'm just playing it for just a reasonable win-loss record, you know? Like, I've enjoyed playing Prank Kids, sort of busted it out in a long time. It doesn't get usually any play anymore, and yeah, it suits the event alright, and it's got over a 50% win rate, so we ain't complaining. Generators. Thoughts on the latest educated guest, Mimigol? Be intriguing to see what releases alongside Mimigol anyway. Like, it was always not going to be a big reveal today. I think a lot more interest for me is in the Red Dragon Archfiend structure deck. I just want to see what's in it to see if I can get any, like, free mats from it. Like, that could sort of get me another Impulse or something. I'd be pretty pleased. I do have a few cards from that. I will get Red Supernova Dragon. Like, 10 UR mats, because they're releasing a royal copy of that card. Depends what the structure deck's going to have. What are people's predictions for the UR and SR for that? Like, I believe they're probably going to give us probably stuff that I don't have already, but that would be okay. That would mean I complete the deck. The structure deck and Mimigol. Or Mimigol, as KCS was calling it before. It'll be sometime this week when they bring out some of that stuff, I dare say. We'll go here. Deliberately done that, so they'd burn another card. That's really good. Not quite. Leak, since everyone got an early copy of the Japanese magazine. All I know is I got something else in hand, so this probably likely me not getting too much of a setup and probably falling over here. That's actually really good. Don't mind the mashing me there. And activate anyway. We'll go into Meow Meow Moo. As we met years ago, back when the OCG didn't reveal much cards on the website, Yu-Gi-Oh! Book had to rely on scanned magazine pages with barely any pixels. And we just lose the still, but hey, we'll do this. What is that, the monster and you get stuff like this? Unreal. I was trying to work that out if that was real or not. Yeah, I thought it didn't look real. Like, obviously that person would have been shamed out of the community. Hard to believe those games are that old now, like. But time flies, absolutely, like. Remember Pokemon X and Y releasing too? Generator boss stage. X the Epic game, that's our 6 still done. I will flick Rankin's plan off, we're not going to hold out here. All duels to go. Let's see how quickly we can riddle these out. This week. It'll be this week. So every two to 3 weeks we're going to have that game, so I don't get too frustrated with it. We haven't even scratched the surface on that game, Shrub. Like, we've got to a point where we're probably only about 30% of the way through that map. So yeah, it's gonna take months to clear that game. It's a game I just despise so much. Yeah, it will get done, you know. Like we have to honor it in some way. We will get that done. We'll finish Carry the Glass. I'll probably when I'm on holiday when I talk to Doc and get that all finished. I'm just mentally just that zoned in on work at the moment. I'm just trying to get through day by day to try to get to that holiday mentally for myself. That I'm gonna send that way. That's probably. Roxy's in play. I should have sent the Mole Charmy. Yeah, my apologies for everyone that it's been probably waiting for the sequel to that, and I just haven't got completely around to it. Yeah, generally how a day goes for me, 8:30 to 5:30 is work for me, 5:30 to 6:30 is like my little tea getting home time, and then I get up here and start stream at 7 and go through to like 9, 10 o'clock. So my day's just jam-packed like the whole day with doing stuff that I love doing. Sister, okay. Here it is then. We will get in early before they get some plays off. Franklin's plan away too, so we can shuffle a whole lot of things back. Yeah, speaking of getting over Bennett Foddy, carry the glass and all that, we have to get some other sort of incentives up on the board. No one's redeemed the incentive. It could be generally anything, as long as it's not something similar to getting over Bennett Foddy, I'd be quite pleased with. Yeah, we're going good. I had my dragon. Had to do that to blow up that there. That's kind of annoying. Didn't want them snatch stealing, then activating and destroying my board. So it was either my board would go with theirs, Stella getting a special summon, and then they're in control of this battle. But yes, completing Dice Rally. The additional missions arrived today. We're just wrapping that up slowly but surely. But we'll get some other things done, you know, during some things. Like, next month's a great opportunity to get a whole lot of speedrunning projects done, a whole lot of other games that I haven't touched yet that I want to get done. To be honest, I don't know why they bail. Like, you're well and truly in the game. We're on 2 today. We're 4 and 3 today. We've got 3 duels to go. Duels to go before another event done. Yes. Record in the Dice Rally event is 57 Dice Rally duels, 30 wins with Prankids. That's pretty good with Prankids. That shows you how efficient I am with the engine. Like, I'm I'm not playing it the optimal way, but I just know my way to a Battle Butler, and that gets me enough sort of board presence to put the opponent under pressure. At worst, we're going to end with a record of, yeah, pretty much, at be a minimum 50-50. No. The card you want to hit here. It's a big part of their engine. Hopefully that means I've got through relatively okay here. Probably should have Effect Valid first anyway in that situation. Like, that was the better play, obviously, with the threat that card was. I knew that card was the threat, I identified it straight away, but now they should be able to set up and, in theory, get going. Did you see all the stuff and information today that we got in my Dragon and RDA Structured X more than likely coming into the game, and Mimigol? Anyone going for that particular deck? I think there'll be something pretty big in that next pack anyway. Like, you gotta think Ryzel or Malicid, one of them are gonna be in the next pack. And then probably afterwards I'll probably release the other one not too far behind. Metaphor's Electromite, let's go. Yeah, so yeah, RDA is the more than likely going to be the structure deck, just based on the fact Red Supernova Dragon's getting that royal treatment, like Full Armor Master did, and the Galaxy Eyes card did last year. So, yeah, usually a structure deck follows suit. And, yeah, may get a few mats out of that, or may not, depending on what the UR and SR distribution is going to be for that. But yeah, like, I'd rather get a wee few mats so I can get maybe another Impulse or something in my collection, so I can start taking that off my list. Only I'd Effect Valid. Definitely Unchained Abomination. Card Chameleon I need to pick up. My live twin deck. Don't mind that. At least the ash is gone. There should be one of them in the next box. I think they'll follow suit pretty quickly to one another. Love to see Battle Wasp get something, you know? Like, that's this game. We had no answer for that. Battle Wasp could be, like, stuff they put into the next pack. Like, obviously the big selling point's going to be, like, Ryziel or Malice. But, yeah, I can see them, say, doing Battle Wasp, Mimigol, and Ryziel or something together. So 2 more duels to go on this fest here. Feels like they release a lot of things just that randomly. Like, things really miss out in terms of, like, dominance, stuff like that. Mallet, half points. Thunder Dragon Fusion. I used to have Colossus in this build too, but I used Thunder Dragon Fusion quite a bit to get Butler out that way. Molchami. Gonna draw into quite a bit of stuff for me. Hey, what Mallet's use for them in their starting hand? Yeah, those are going to be the decks that are at the actual Worlds too, Ryziel or Malice. Well, you may see another contender come in before the end of the cycle. They have just surrendered. Okay, good stuff. Quick win. One more duel to go. Oh boy, this hand is really bad. This should be just another monster and attack for game. This game is well and truly over. At least it's a quick duel. Surely you just play a monster and attack. Just finish the game. Just play a monster in attack mode and end it. Just attack. Well, that's the 10 duels from Dice Rally all complete. I am pretty happy to have that event ticked off the list. That will bring a wrap to the stream as well. Pretty happy with how that has played out. So the Prank Kids ended up with a decent record of 31 wins and 29 losses. So I'm really happy with that. Obviously, we'll get the trap mission done tomorrow, along with the other things. But yeah, it was always going to be a really short stream today. I really wanted just to chip away Dice Rally as soon as I saw that was active. I'm home early tomorrow from work, so we will tune in and have everyone in at that time. I will send off a raid. Who is online at the Let's raid. Raid Bullet 27 today. You have a good one, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Bullet 27. There you go, guys. So someone that we don't raid all too often, a good friend of ours. So we will get amongst that and yeah, enjoy their stream. So be on early tomorrow.